what should we do today? It'll be a dealer's choice, or whatever, like player's choice. He really wants to see something or has a problem with some position.
Guard pass.
Okay.
Oh, that's where you put the center console. I was looking for it. Everything, like I said, was done besides just the console and just a bit of a wiping. Even blast cleaner was applied. So.
Good deal. Good deal. All right.
What are we on, Allie?
I don't know if you joined.
Is there anything in the washer? Anything in the washer?
What washer?
Washing machine.
I don't know. What you got?
I thought you said you were gonna put your key in the washer. That's why I'm asking.
No. I'll wash them later. I'll hook up with laundry mat. All right.
You want like that? Or do you want me to use some arrows? Okay. So we'll start with Allie. How might I pass the guard?
Getting out of his guard and toss his legs to the side. Or you can push his legs down and put your knees on it.
How about you, Noah? That's a good pass.
I don't exactly know the name, but it's basically where you elbow. It's like this, and you slowly push his knee down, and you use your leg to go on top of it. We actually did that before. I remember it. I just don't know the exact name.
It's kind of like what you said, right, Allie? The kind of sliding through the knee cut, right? It depends on how you in your mind see it or how you do it. But one way, well, like there's a ton of different ways. Depends on how their legs are set up. If they're set up like this, open guard, then we're gonna choose like 10 different ways to pass. If the guard is closed, then of course it's a little bit more tricky. But let's just say for now that the guard is open. The guard, or we opened it or they opened it.
Okay.
If not, just a simple little way to go about things. If they have a belt, we're gonna grab the belt, pull it down as low as it'll go, and then kind of push it into their guts right here. One hand is gonna use make a straight bone frame, and then I'm gonna kind of open up my knee. So I didn't go anywhere until this arm was kind of helping me keep him there. Boom. My knee is coming up towards his butt, and then the other knee is going back. So this is normally what they'll call the, what do they call this pass? Kind of make your back.
Banana split? No, banana split. Knee splitter? I forget. Something split.
I don't remember.
Knee to the butt? I don't know.
No, it is something like that.
Yeah.
A log splitter or something like
Log
that.
splitter.
Yeah. So, there's one, and it might be the log splitter, the way that you do it standing. But either way, this boom, make them open their legs is an effective way to pass the guard, like on every single person that you roll with. On the guy the other day, this is what I did, except I didn't use it to try to open his guard. I just kind of landed here and then went like this, so that there's no closing the legs. So number one, don't let them close their legs. Number two, once their legs are open, again, keep them open. And number three, something has to be touching at all times. So I'm like 1, 2, both hands are touching. I'm gonna use my elbow and then I'm gonna do this. So look, I don't wanna push because he could always pull me back in and then close the guard. And I gotta do this whole thing again. If I put my hands on the ground, by the way, I'm dead. So keep my hands on him, not on the ground. Then elbow. So I'm grabbing the inside of the pants and then bringing my elbow on the inside. By the way, if this arm is just hanging out, it could be an arm lock, or It could be a triangle choke. So, yes. So when I get like this, I have to literally be pushing him down. Do the arm lock. It's gonna help us pass the guard.
One there.
So, long story short, here we go. Open the legs, keep them open. 2, elbows on the inside. If one is on the outside, one hand, it has to be alive. 3, if I'm rocking to stand up, I have to remember that's gonna be the time that I'm gonna get swept. So, I'm gonna go like this. I'm just moving on my knees, like this. I don't wanna do this. When I go here, yes. With all that said, it goes like this. One. Now this hand is going to change. My head goes down. If I can get an underhook, I get it. If not, I'm going to go like this. To push his knee down. And then go here. Is that the pass count like you're talking about? So that's this is a technical way to do this pass. What was that? One. What do I need to do? Anybody? That's next. So I need this knee in his butt. Literally. So I'm gonna go like this, look. I can't get any higher than that. I go here, here. Now I'm going elbow on the inside.
Look at that lighter. My long lighters are all missing.
Oh, I got one.
Sorry to interrupt your jiu-jitsu.
It's okay, I got one for the fireworks.
I know I saw one somewhere.
I don't. There's probably 8 of them in there. Somewhere.
I don't know if they're in the garage, but
I can't wait till we all tackle this garage together. It's gonna look beautiful.
yeah, we were just talking about that.
All we gotta do is pull. Thank you. All we gotta do is pull everything out and then put it back organized, right, Alex?
This will look so nice.
Just the order. Try to just remember the order of this.
Your knees into the butt and then put your elbows down.
Yes. From here, knee. I don't want to get any higher than that. If his legs open as if he's going to do something with them, doesn't matter what. Now I go a little bit further away. Now all your stuff is messed up now, right? You're going to try
the range is off.
Yeah.
I want you a little closer for my sweeps.
And I wouldn't give any grips. So
You break the grip.
yeah, I would immediately, and if that did it, would do it. If his legs bust open this much, then yes. Stand, dump it.
Toriano pass?
Exactly. It is a variation of the Toriano pass, but against people that are skilled. So I would do it this way, standing. I go one step, and they get on the inside. You see I got on the inside? So like their feet are here. This is what we'll do. We'll start standing, grabbing the pants, and then go here. One back, and then on the inside. Now that we're on the inside, step back, deep step, arm, knee, head down. Ooh. Can we do that drill? Grab pants, step back, in, out, deep step, hug, head down. You're gonna reach and not be able to reach him. Just do this. Try to catch the foot here. If he catches it, use this leg and kick it free. Last time in the run. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go through here. If I just try to cut, he's gonna catch it. So, bump, bump, then start. Doesn't matter if he catches it, I got an underhook. Slide out, and I push off my back foot. I'm heavy in him. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
Can y'all do that? Let's try. Let's try to do this. Yes. That was better than ever.
No.
Doesn't matter who.
Come on, no.
I got 2 geese, so we're gonna do. You do the first one? Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
So we got an open guard.
Like that?
Yeah.
What you're talking about?
Straight arms. Because you don't want them to just sit up and grab you.
Yeah.
Even if I sit up, just keep your arms straight. Yes.
Knee to the middle of my butt.
Now, knee comes straight in the middle.
And then
Good, yes. Like that, yes. Perfect. Yes. Now post your foot back.
Like that?
Yes. And now you can start your pass.
I don't know.
that's where we're both getting hung up on.
So let's go. Probably because we went to the second pass and then didn't do the first one a bunch of times. So let's look at this. We're gonna start on the first one, just for real quickly. We go like this. 1, 2, 3. This is super important. Like a cat, you go 4. When I get ready to pass, hand, elbow. This thing is to prevent the legs from jumping around and doing what they want. Right? You see? Here. Now I have leverage. Strength, leverage. Let's see. Did I teach you to step or?
Just slide. At this point, you go come down and then you slide. And if the foot gets caught, just use.
Foot gets caught, kick the top leg. Walk. Into this seated position. Chill. Push off your foot. Push into him. Bring your knees in.
And this hand is important because if you don't have it, and I have it, the guy on the bottom has it, it just comes up.
So that's why when we start coming through, you know what? Once you start to push down, step, and then get to this position. This is gonna be where you go. Knee comes up, cut, and then slide. You're holding, elbow, knee comes up. I'm cutting his leg, cut, slide. Chill, 2, 3, 4. And I have the underhook. Keep my head low. Now I'm gonna go to regular. Done. Anybody need to see that again? I can do it. Think you can do it?
Here.
Yes. Big step. No, Yeah, at this point, grab, and then use your elbow to hold it in place. Yes, exactly that. Because I want to use this leg, and you're just going to kind of follow it. Exactly. There. Now step, yes. Bring your knee up. Before you bring your knee over, so come back with the knee inside. Let me see this hand. Bring it here, and then here, like you're looking this way. Slide it to the ground, boom. Yes. Exactly. Perfect. And then standard control. So to your knees. Except low like a frog.
Oh.
There's two. Like we either go here
We're all the way up.
or here.
Wanna do the first one?
Yeah, the knees on the inside.
Like that?
Yes.
So this time I'm gonna try to catch
Because at
it.
any time you might need to sit back through. If I try to get my guard back, then you sit your bottom leg through to your butt. Good. Post this foot flat. Right here. And knee up. Let's see, bring it in. There. Just like you're hanging.
Nice.
Because you feel the base you have?
Like you're sliding.
Good. That's from me trying to go to guard. But when I stop trying to go to guard and try to go somewhere with you, now you go back to your regular control. Yes. Perfect. Good. She's got this one. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You standing?
Yes, standing. Super similar. We're here. If nobody does anything with the legs, if I'm like willy-nilly just standing here, something really fortuitous, like happened to Oleg Taktarov when he got his teeth nearly kicked out, and then got smacked right in his ugly face. This could happen to you too. So either one of these legs could boom, shoot up. So I gotta be like this. Are you ready? At any time. Okay? My grips are on the inside. I'm not sure how they teach it elsewhere. But I keep grips on the inside so I can use my elbows. Boom. So, here we go. Right leg. Look, I go light on my leg so that I can bring it in. Like, literally drive it to the inside. Like this. See that? Broken. Okay. So standing, light foot, inside. Now I'm preparing myself to step down, knee, slide, through, 2, 3, back in. My pants are falling off.
That's perfect.
Something Oleg would do. Not put his pants in right. Who thinks I can do that right now for Roger? Yeah. Exactly the sequence. Good. 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 Nice. So go do one thing. Go back up. Perfect. Did it all perfect. Go back up to the where you're carving your knee on the inside. So go ahead and carve it on the inside. And then freeze. Bring it all the way up by his, yeah, right, really, this is glued heavy. Is that the difference that you feel, Roger, that my knee was heavy into you?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you go.
exactly,
There it is. That's
exactly.
it.
So that's it.
Glued.
That's heavy, glued, and that's where you want to be. Now you can use your back leg at your leisure to step through. And you can step right over, you can step, yes. Now, freeze. Whenever you go down, you must have this underhook on your way down. So it can either be before you step, it can be as you step, maybe as your knee comes through, maybe on the inside. Yes.
Keep it.
Good, good. So if you step, then stay standing.
And did you keep the leg or you just shove the
Do
leg?
you want to see me? Do you want to see so like, see right here, as you step, boom. Now look, yeah. Now my head comes down and my hands are on the inside. If I can't get an underhook, then I'm going to stand up and then fight from here. I'm not going to keep going without the underhook.
So under his arm?
Yeah, under that arm. If not all the way under it.
His arm and grab it to the side like that.
Mm-hmm. If I can only get this far, I'll go. So like I'm
This shallow
That
one won't
far.
work.
100%. He just needs to go under my arm.
Because they have to dig under.
There.
They gotta get here.
So if I get here, and he said, doesn't matter, I'm going. The only way we can't go is if we haven't addressed the arm. So address the arm, and the way I did it was holding both. Boom, head down. My head is all the way heavy into him.
And his hips are pointed that way.
100%.
Not pointed that way. Just think about where your hips are gonna go. They're gonna go this way.
What you're doing is creating almost like conviction.
Can I try it?
Jump in. Conviction. That you will pass. You will cut through. Go slow, go slow. Yes. Good, head down. Yeah. Good. So if he's going nuts, you can bring your knees in and control. Yes. And he tries to re-guard, just kind of bring your knee on the inside. Yes. That's it. That's it. And no, and no. And oh,
No, it's over there.
Sage. Nice.
I didn't see this again.
Is that Sage? Trying to get through the door?
No, that's something. Wait, is it?
Maybe it's one of the dogs scratching.
No.
Go see this. Ooh.
You're good.
And totally relax. Totally relax. Almost like you're letting him push a wet blanket around. Just keep a bubble underwater. Nice. And then you would go. If ever you see this and say like, oh, they look a little bit different when they're doing it. And they're doing this different. And they're getting to this point and then going for the underhook here. So low knee. Don't care if it gets caught because we want him to struggle, to come through. And then what I said about lack of control, a little bit crazy, Roger. But you see how people get caught? We would never have gotten here if not for the going crazy. But You can pass standing, you can pass low. I do both and have a very, like, really good success rate. Although if you watched the video from the other day, I didn't make it. I got here with Alejandro, and when I tried to make this leg go, there was like some kind of this going on. I couldn't make it go. So I tried to do this. Every time I would, yeah, there was all this kind of, it was just a lot of work. If you put that foot there, it would have been trouble for him. So, we prevent that here. Boom. 2. I'm stepping way out here. Remember, you step over, well, deep step. 2. Sorry, sister. 2. And we snake through. The only thing we don't do is to get here and then just kind of let the weight off. Of all things, when we pass, then we want to, like, misery. Get to the spot that sucks, and then just ride the wave. If he does nothing, you know,
Yeah. What if he goes crazy?
how much energy was used?
A lot.
A lot. So if they believe it, they're gonna use twice as much. You try the standing pass? One more time. Ready? And Bill's gonna do it perfect. When you get ready to cut through, put your head so heavy into his chest that you can't move his head. Good. Yes. Good. And your right hand is going to save you here. Yep. If he starts wanting an underhook right here, just go north-south. Go around this way.
What do I do right there?
You got it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Good. And then put this arm on that side. Both legs out. But way out so that you can be heavy on him. Yes.
Oh, there's a choke right here. If you go under my neck. Under.
Go under like you're gonna guillotine.
Holding the, like you're holding the,
Loosen up.
like you're holding something underneath your arm.
Loosen. Go her loose. There. There. And drop your body weight into his throat. Now squeeze.
I don't know if I can do that.
You can. Squeeze. Just hold it, just hold it, just hold it. Have faith. Hold it. Breathe. Hold it. Now squeeze more.
Wait, I'm trying. Stop. I don't have muscles.
Drop your weight on your shoulder.
Yeah.
There. Perfect.
There you go.
Oh, don't grab her neck.
Lay down right here for a second. Just 1 second, Alan. With your head this way.
This way?
Yeah. I just want to feel the. Put your hand low. So like this is not a north-south choke, but it looks like it. Like you're not getting a whole lot of choke, are you?
No.
So just watch the difference. Isn't that amazing? It's like you're literally, your head's gonna pop off. One of those.
I love
So, but you gotta kind of finagle it a little bit. Now, notice if you can pass standing. Very good. Cut it into chunks. One, good. Good. Yes, 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 yes. Good. And then ready for the hurricane. Your right hand will save you here if he goes way crazy over here. Right hand comes out just for a second. Yes. Good. Good. And then randomly, Roger, just try to recover. Sit through, no, sit your butt and sit through. Yes. A little bit of juice, Roger. With the regard. Impossibility. Impossibility. And you let him spend his energy. Let him spend his energy. And you just make your good grips and say, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just staying here. I don't want to pass. I don't want to do anything. Now, if he sticks his arm out this far, pick this leg up and sit it on top of it. Yeah. This leg of yours, the one that's back here, pick it up and drive it over that arm. Knee, kind of clamping it to the ground. Flat. This far, right here. You need to do it?
Just lay it over.
Yeah, just kind of drive it like a train, straight over.
Just let it.
There.
Bingo.
Good. Foot here. Good. There's a ton of options for here. Good, good, good. Good, good. So he's going this crazy, he won the fight. And I would grab his throat. If it was real, grab his throat. Because he's done. Close underhand. Yes. And then put your body weight like that. He's ready. You give me one. Is he still going to go crazy? He's going to put his arms up and exactly. Back to control. Oh, you're good, yes. So, you got it. Very nice.
Yeah, that's perfect. I kicked you right in the eye.
No, just bump me.
You think you're good? Thank you. Hey, you know what? No, that was a recognition of the arm lock being there.
I wanted to do the Americana, but that's really, you know,
That's where you're thinking first. You're like, I want to get to the Americana.
oh, it's the one I know the most.
So watch this.
It's the one I do the most. I know how to. I was holding his arm perfectly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I could have done it. I just know he knows I like doing it. So he probably does something.
I was just thinking, okay, I don't know Jiu-Jitsu, pretending, and I'm just going to try to push you off of me.
I was thinking that you were just.
You think I was baiting you, probably?
I think you were just being. I thought you were just being crazy to be crazy. But I thought if I did a submission, because you know I like arm submissions, that you would have just defended it. That's what I thought.
Well, sure, but, you know, maybe I would do it in a wild, non-Jiu-Jitsu way.
Or maybe he would do it the right way.
Maybe.
You would catch him off guard.
Yeah,
So,
so still get it.
This is normally what we did from right here. Like knee goes under, and then hand to here, step, like glue it to the floor, step, and then we can start working on this arm. Or like they want to sit up and get an underhook right here. We go here, step, and then arm lock.
Oh yeah, that we got it.
But this is the way that we were set up with you, kind of like this. So we went here and then brought this knee here.
And then done that choke.
Yeah, my body weight is kind of like on it, but watch. When I do the choke, I'm not gonna let that arm come. First of all, so I'm gonna dig, and then I go here. Now go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Now you will catch him.
Like he slid under my knee because I've never done that.
So you
So he slid under perfectly, and he pushed it like on my chest, So he pushed, like, you're about to be on that position where you're doing the thing with your hand, you're choking it. He pushed on my chest, because that was the first time putting my weight by his own arm, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just let it go.
Oh yeah,
If that makes sense.
it does. It does. If
So
this one, because I went with the back leg. Go ahead.
So if you put your hand like you were doing that.
He pushed right here.
basically, I would have just like scooted like that. He perfectly slid out.
Oh, yeah.
So and then he pushed right here.
This is kind of like bait for him. And if I'm sitting up like that, I will get pushed back. So, like I was the whole time. Go back. Look, I'm here, and I grab. Then I'm still in a good position to drive my body weight into the arm. I can't let him start to extend, because then I'm like going to be fighting arm strength. You know what I mean? So instead, this one, I'm not really holding it like I would from here, and then to here. I'm like, I'm really holding it pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And I can kind of give it a little more power or a little more weight. But this one, I really want him to put his arm on the other side for me. So I go here. If he pulls his arm, the other arm out the back, look. Arm is in trouble, bad. Now he's gonna try to move around down here. So we're worried about this arm. Look, if I straighten it,
Yeah.
or lean, I gotta use my whole body to do this. If I just try to do the technique like we teach it, then of course he knows it. He'll defend. But you still have to do it like you mean it. But if you go in a back door or something like that, that's the way you'll get us. That's the way you'll definitely catch us. If I'm doing this, you might be thinking about an underhook, but you're not necessarily thinking, I'm trying to get that arm to come up here. Like I'm squeezing, that arm comes up. Then I'm just worried about this. My whole life is this arm. If he goes crazy though, if he starts going nuts, back to control. Then he's done. I really like this straight arm submission because he might defend the next spot, but this one's pretty, you'll get him. And if not, grab your hands. Him grab his hands and let me sit down. Yeah. So those little secrets on how to start the thing is going to be how you catch a blue golf or whatever.
Oh, you're purple.
Yeah, he is that, but you'll have to catch a blue golf before you catch a purple. I guarantee it.
Well, was that it for today?
Yes.
We all have fun.
Go.
Good job.
We need to get AC for that.
What, 18 here?
I said we need to get like, you know those big fans of Wolfpack?
They're called big ass fans.
Big ass fans.
I'd like to eat.
I mean,
That's what they say. It's like, yeah, I like it too. I mean, this is awesome. Woo! I don't like it that much. But you know what else?
He's
I don't
getting
like?
old.
I don't like Oleg Nakarov. Don't like him.
Oh, you don't like Oleg? He's older.
I don't like him. And here's why. It's not because he's not a good fighter or wasn't good in Predator. It's because he
That was a cool ass movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie, but he sucked. And especially when the gun got jammed. Anyway, Oleg. I'm just playing.
With the minigun?
Exactly. I wanted to play something else that I found from our friend, the Russian. he's a shark again. Not always, but our friend. I don't know his name. Boris, the guy that was peeing in the toilet.
Oh, Boris.
He sent me another message. Y'all check it out. It's the toilet again.
And he is fat, bald, ridiculous man. As you are, Oleg.
Is he bald? I don't think he's bald.
You work in water fighting. He is a Sputnik. I don't know what you call it in your, how you say. He keep your fat. Testosterone, drugged up ass all day and night. And once they deal with the girls, that's a little bit strange. I mean, you must see that,
I
right?
thought it was strange.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Oleg.
What were some of your influences as an actor? Just curious.
Excuse you. That freaking guy, man.
I
You
know.
know, made a lot of good points, though. What do we think about that? I think that, I don't know if that's Oleg. We're told, I mean,
Sounds Russian.
that's definitely a Russian. That's definitely a Russian if there ever was one. You don't mess with that guy.
I have a good ear for Russian.
Yeah. I picked it out. I was like, is that Hungarian? What is that? Russian. For sure. He's talking about his friends of water fighting. I wonder what that is.
No idea.
He said his friend in water fighting could kick his butt all day and night. I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty rough.
You're like the big MMA fan. Like, how much MMA knowledge did I have when you met me?
None, I would say. I would say none at all. I would say
Surface
zero.
level.
Did you have any? I know that you did.
There were ads that would come on, like,
Keto.
like UFC ads would come on to like cable TV of like Tito Ortiz and Chuck. Yep.
Yeah.
That was like the big rivalry.
So
And I looked at it and I was like, who are these characters? And then I just never watched it.
Did you ever watch the fights with him?
No. Well, later, yes, but not nothing live. And then the first fight I watched was John Jones versus, shoot, who was it? Machida.
Oh, wow.
That was the first fight I watched.
Guillotine. The first fight in person that I ever saw was a 19-year-old Vitor Belfort. I also saw Robbie Lawler's debut, which, let me say something. I was walking back to get pizza, and you know, like they're like up the thing, and I don't like misunderstand. This is the truth. Then I could hear Robbie Lawler punching Aaron Riley, like it was like fireworks, like pop, 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 pop. Just like he's got to be breaking bones hitting him that hard. And Robbie Lawler looked like he was like when a pit bull is kind of just walking around. That's what Robbie Lawler looked like. Of course, he was probably 19, 18, something like that at this time. and he beat Aaron Riley to a freaking pulp in that fight. But Aaron Riley made it. Whole fight.
Who's the headliner?
It was Bustamante. Bustamante and Lindland. Bustamante got Lindland in an arm lock, and he was like being real nice about it. And he slowly went, and Lindland Brazilian tap though. He was like, and Bustamante let it go, and then of course Lindland bald as a Hank, man. You know what that is? A ghost. He is bald, and he was bald.
Bald as a Hank?
Bald as a Hank. Bald as a Hank. That's what they say.
Bald as a Hank.
Bald as a Hank.
Is that a Louisiana term?
Yeah, Southern. Definitely. Bald as a Hank. Louisiana. And he was. But he could fight, man. Have you seen that guy fight? You would look. Everybody look up Lindland, Matt Lindland. If you don't know Matt the Law Lindland, I can't stand.
I haven't seen that fight. I don't think I've seen him fight at all.
I'm not a fan whatsoever, especially after that Brazilian tap that night, because I had a perfect view of him being tapped, and it was like so clear he tapped. And he's in a full-on arm lock with a real serious favela saving Renato Laranja. Like anybody that would save a baby like that, he's not messing around when he catches that arm lock.
Well, there's a good thing about him doing that, because you told me all about Brazilian taps.
Mm-hmm.
And so if anybody doesn't like tap clearly at a tournament, like I would just keep going until they're...
Yeah, and that's just everywhere. In the gym or you know, with friends, it doesn't matter. You let them go. Just
yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You don't even have to finish. Like catch and release is the term. That you just kind of get there and then keep going.
In a real fight, in a tournament, it's a little different.
Yeah,
and you're not gonna let go and then have to do it all over again because they didn't want to
play fair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the second round starts, and Bustamante comes out, and he's a good boxer. So he lands like pop, 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 and drops Lindland like that. But when he drops him, he jumps on, and Lindland he's like going like this, just bicycle kicking because he's lost it. He got really rocked, and Bustamante was punching, but he was like, wait a minute, I'm like Brazilian freaking black belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So he just went past, went right to he was going to go to knee on belly. Lindland started to roll up with an underhook, and Bustamante thought about it for a second, wrapped his neck, and then he did something very tricky, is that he opened his guard super wide, and he closed it around Lindland's arms. So he had the choke, and he had Lindland like this. So Lindland couldn't really get a good tap. So he just choked and choked and choked. Lindland's trying to tap, but he's like, no.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. You Brazilian tapped Royce, the world did. And the world got choked until it got took out on Gerard Gordeau when Shamrock Brazilian tapped Royce. So he couldn't keep beating up Shamrock. So when Royce fought Gerard Gordeau in the end of UFC 1, Gerard bit him, and then he rolled to his knees, and because of the bite and because Shamrock messed up in the Brazilian tap, Royce choked him and choked him and choked him and choked him and choked him until he was like tapping. Everything he had was tapping, and Royce kept on choking. This wouldn't be honorable if not for the disrespect.
It wasn't without reason.
Yeah. You won't get that kind of stuff if you don't ask for it.
And it was the bite, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the bite, it was the big deal.
So
don't bite.
Don't bite, don't Brazilian tap, don't do it to Royce or Bustamante, because they both kind of took it serious. as we would too.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of work to tap somebody, and then now I got to do it again. So it's the second one is going to be like, I'm not going to do it 3 times. I'm going to hold it until the cows come home, or until they pull you off.
Yeah. No, it's got to be clear.
So anyway, that was UFC 1. Roll around UFC 6. Oleg Taktarov fights. Oleg Taktarov is a very awesome fighter. He took a lot of punches. We kind of was joking about him getting punched a whole lot. But, I mean, Hoist had a really good guard. He didn't get punched a whole lot. But if he did get punched, it wouldn't be because he sucked. It would just because he's fighting, and you might get punched when you're fighting.
Yeah.
So, Oleg getting punched and keep going, what more could you ask for? He just did what we would ask anybody to do.
Yeah.
So, kept going. Tank got tired and he won. That's fair. So, and he wins the fight. He goes on to fight many other people and do really good. Sometimes he lost, sometimes he won, sometimes he got kicked. You know, almost got his kicked out. But sometimes he choked him out or knocked him out. So Oleg is a very good fighter. We don't know if he sent these, whatever
They
that
keep
is.
on getting more ridiculous. I don't know what he's going to send us next.
They keep getting more ridiculous.
But I don't think that's Oleg. I think that's Boris or somebody.
Yeah, that's Boris. But the point of the story is there's a whole lot of honor and respect in being a UFC champion, especially back then, because he's taking Tank, Big Boy Abbott, best punches.
Apple.
And you see, Apple. Apple. Put her on the mat and see if she'll walk over. And let's just see. That'll be her first appearance. Future UFC champion. Come here. You're going to be the UFC champion if you come here. If you come this way. She does a whole lot of Mark Coleman style headbutts. Headbutt. Come here.
Oh.
Come headbutt. Come here. Gotcha. All right. Champion. She is the champion. So anyhow, we're just playing around about the whatever that is, whoever that is.
Just have a laugh.
The reason that Roger would say that it's not him is because the type of person that would...
Who would send such a ridiculous voicemail?
Right. Not the type of person that would fight for 30 minutes against Tank Abbott, take it his most aggression, you know, like most offensive attack, survive, and then tap him out. That guy is not the same one that would do that.
Nah.
So it's hard to believe.
I refuse to believe it.
No, yeah. And if it
Do
is,
you believe it?
do you? Say Apple if you do. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Apple.
Apple. She smells good. Ooh, she smells good. Apple. Anyway, this one's coming up. She's gonna beat Caitlin Harrison one day. She is.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, we'll continue the story next time. We'll see how it goes.